I laugh because I just see the reactions of organizations when a CEO or an executive might say something like that, and it is scrambled like, let's update policies, let's do that, let's go through the diversity checklist. We're great. And it's like, hold up.
Let's talk.
Let's have a conversation about how maybe you might have some kind approaches to things. Because I always tell people, I'm like, kindness is free. Having empathy it's free. These things are free things. Like, have you even woven those into your culture yet? And someone could have just approached instead of scramble. And the whole, like, I see, I don't know. I just see some chaotic scene in the show Office or a movie. People scrambling, but like, call marketing, call HR,
right?
Call our communication.
Right.
Like,
instead of somebody just going to that human one-on-one and saying,
right. So they start going through the diversity checklist of items, and they're like, oh, we got to do this and this and this and this.
Document
it's like,
and
how about we go talk? Has anybody talked to the CEO?
Has
anyone surveyed your employees? Well, no. Oh,
yeah.
How about we start with some conversations?
Yeah. Right. And just ask that person and enlighten them to what perspective, what was the impact they created.
Right. And that typically happens when the coals simmer and the fire's put out. It's like, oh, what did we learn from this? It's like, oh, we could have, which goes back to our impatient idea that we had to our fellow colleagues and board members. But like, how about we do, a let's talk pre-issue dialogue? And it's like, we can't do that. It's like, but after the coal simmer, it's like, oh, I wish we had had that policy, or I wish we would have had that conversation. Yeah,
because now we've got potentially a complaint, a formal complaint, a litigation. Rightfully so. That's to me, a grossly ignorant statement. But maybe if we had done some perspective dialogues preemptively, that leader would have known, oh, don't say that. Don't say this. Don't, it could have been addressed.
Yeah.